As the 2025 MotoGP season nears its climax at Japan's twin-ring Motegi circuit, Marc Marquez stands on the brink of history. With just 3 points needed to surpass his brother Alex Marquez, he could clinch his 9th World Championship, matching the legendary Valentino Rossi's record. But Liberty Media, the American media giant that recently acquired an 84% stake in Dorna Sports, has sent shockwaves through the motorcycling world with a controversial decision. They want Marquez to celebrate his title as a 7-time MotoGP World Champion rather than a 9-time Grand Prix World Champion. What's behind this bold move? How is Marquez responding? Dive into this sizzling story, and don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest MotoGP updates. The twin-ring Motegi, set to host the race from September 26, 28, 2025, is the epicenter of global motorsport attention. Marc Marquez, the 32-year-old Spanish superstar, has dominated the 2025 season with Ducati's factory team, holding a commanding 185-point lead over his brother Alex of Gresini Racing. Marc needs only a finish that adds 3 points to secure his 9th world title. This would mark his 6th MotoGP crown, alongside his earlier 125cc 2010 and Moto2 2012 titles, equaling Rossi's 9 Grand Prix championships. Yet, amid the hype, Liberty Media and Dorna Sports have dropped a bombshell. Liberty Media, which snapped up Dorna Sports in July 2025 for £3 billion, is determined to reshape MotoGP into a commercial juggernaut akin to Formula One. Their big move, elevating the MotoGP Premier class as the sport's core, while relegating Moto2 and Moto3 to supporting roles, much like F2 and F3 in car racing. During a visit to the Misano circuit for the San Marino round on September 12-14, 2025, Liberty proposed scrapping 125cc/Moto3 and 250cc/Moto2 titles from MotoGP's official championship stats. This shift would rewrite motorsport history. Since Grand Prix racing began in 1949, every class 125cc, 250cc, 350cc, 500cc, and modern MotoGP has carried equal world championship status. Titles across these classes have always counted toward a rider's legacy, reflecting their journey from smaller bikes to the top. For instance, Giacomo Agostini boasts 15 world titles, 7 in 500cc, 8 in 350cc, while Rossi has 9, 1 in 125cc, 1 in 250cc, 7 in MotoGP/500cc. Marquez, with 2 lower class titles and 6 in MotoGP, is poised to hit 9. But Liberty wants to streamline the narrative. Only MotoGP titles count. This decision reshapes the legacies of racing icons. If lower class titles are erased from official stats, Agostini would be branded an 8-time MotoGP World Champion instead of 15-time Grand Prix Champion. Rossi's 9 titles would drop to 7-time MotoGP Champion. Even Angel Nieto, Spain's superstitious legend with his 12+1 titles, avoiding the number 13, would be reduced to 3 500cc titles. For Marquez, whose 8 titles, 1 in 125cc, 1 in Moto2, 6 in MotoGP, are at stake. A 9th title at Motegi would be celebrated as his 7th MotoGP World Championship under Liberty's directive. By spotlighting MotoGP, they hope to lure bigger sponsors and new fans, especially in markets like the US and Southeast Asia. As part of this push, Liberty and Dorna have instructed broadcasters and commentators to emphasize MotoGP World Champion over Grand Prix World Champion. If Marquez seals the title at Motegi, circuit screens, official banners and TV broadcasts will hail him as a 7x World Champion in the Premier class. This isn't just a cosmetic tweak, it's a deliberate attempt to reframe how fans perceive riders' achievements. For Liberty, a simple narrative, Marquez as a 7-time champion rivaling Rossi in the top class, is more marketable than a complex tale of 9 titles across categories. The move has sparked mixed reactions. For long-time MotoGP fans, who cherish the sport's rich history, sidelining lower-class titles feels like a betrayal of its roots. Marc Marquez, ever the savvy operator on and off the track, has taken a diplomatic stance. In 2019, he celebrated his 8th title with the number 8. To sidestep the Liberty Dorna controversy, he's avoiding both 7 and 9 at Motegi. Instead, he's chosen the number 1, symbolizing "I'm number 1." This will adorn his shirts, banners and victory parade if he clinches the title, a clever move that reflects Marquez's knack for dodging conflict while asserting his champion's identity. Marquez is no stranger to drama. His 2015 clash with Rossi at Sepang ignited fan debates, and a 2020 humorous injury sidelined him for 4 seasons, testing his resilience. Yet his epic 2024 comeback with Gresini Ducati, finishing 3rd overall, proved his grit. The 2025 season has been his pinnacle. 8 Grand Prix wins, 11 sprint victories, and an almost unassailable points lead. By choosing the number 1, Marquez subtly acknowledges his 9-title legacy while looking forward. Beyond the title debate, Marquez has also critiqued other Liberty Dorna changes, like a new rule requiring riders to line up before the finish line for the national anthem, with a €2,000 fine for tardiness. At Misano, Marquez called it over the top and a distraction from racing focus. "We're riders, not soldiers," he quipped. Liberty defends the rule as a way to honour host nations and create emotional moments for fans, akin to F1's driver parades. Liberty's focus on MotoGP could reshape the sport's landscape. They're also pushing more sprint races, despite Marquez's gripes about their weird half-point system, expanding to markets like Latin America and Southeast Asia, and launching digital content like VR races and NFTs. But alienating fans with the title narrative could jeopardize these plans. Motegi, owned by Honda, holds emotional weight for Marquez, who won 6 titles with the Japanese manufacturer. Now with Ducati, he returns as the favourite. With 8 Grand Prix wins and 11 sprints in 2025, including doubles at Aragon and Misano, he's at his peak. His brother Alex, his closest rival, adds a family twist to the drama. At Silverstone, Alex's sprint win ruffled Marc, but Marc hit back with a podium and Ducati tribute at Misano. If Marquez seals the title at Motegi, the celebration will be electric. His team has prepared black and red Ducati shirts with a gold number 1, plus a Spanish-style parade with flags and flares. Marquez commented, "Numbers are just symbols. I know how many titles I have, and the fans do too." It's a sharp way to stay above the Liberty debate while focusing on victory. Liberty Media's moves signal a bold vision to make MotoGP a global giant, but they must tread carefully. MotoGP isn't F1. Its soul lies in the courage of its riders, its cross-class history, and its bond with fans. Erasing lower-class titles risks alienating loyal supporters, especially in Europe, where MotoGP thrives. Yet the strategy could draw new viewers in markets like the US and Asia, who prefer a straightforward, heroic narrative. For Marquez, Motegi is a chance to cement his status as one of the all-time greats. By choosing the number 1, he sidesteps controversy while reinforcing his champion's aura. Whatever Liberty's narrative, history will record Marquez alongside Rossi and Agostini as a cross-generational legend. This drama makes MotoGP 2025 unmissable, doesn't it? Do you back Liberty's focus on MotoGP titles, or should all Grand Prix titles count? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Type 1 to support Marquez's number 1 vibe, or 9 to demand his 9 titles get full recognition. Share this with your MotoGP crew and spark a debate. What other changes should Liberty bring to MotoGP? Like and subscribe for the hottest track updates, and let's gear up for the Motegi showdown.